Okay, tubes. We're doing c-bushings today. Oh, it's gonna be fun. So, I've already got my shocks loose. Springs are out. What I need to do is remove this spring mount, or spring perch, and then we can start removing the bolts for this. I also need to get under here and remove my front drive shaft, because we're probably gonna need to pull the axle away from the truck. Hopefully we don't have to take the steering off, that'd be nice. But let's just take stuff apart and see what happens. Alright, this hasn't been apart in, gee, I don't know, 5 years? Oh, no problem. Not bad. I didn't even use anti-seize when I put this together. Probably should go remove that drive shaft. Yeah, that's out. So the other side I'm going to loosen up, but not remove. I gotta try and tighten up my jam nut on that. Cool. This is actually turning out to be pretty straightforward. I think I saw one of these axles on, I think I got this from Craigslist or Marketplace. No, I think it was Craigslist. I don't think we had Marketplace when I got this. And this pad here was just so wore out. I was like, you're gonna have to totally replace this end. Oh, this is all we got for a can of brake cleaner. So what I'd like to do is get that bushing out of there, which came out pretty easily. So yeah, this is a 2-degree c-bushing. That's what's been in there for the last 5 or 6 years. Hey, maybe that will work better. Oh yeah. So we got our new kit from Energy Suspension. So what is this? Front, bottom, front, bottom. Oh yeah, I see how it works. This part gets thinner and this part gets thicker, so this front part, it pushes the axle or rotates it back where it needs to be. So this will go in here like such. And then once we start to run the bolts in, this bushing will get sucked in the rest of the way. And what I'm going to do with my stuff here, this is the same tube I used on this many years ago. I've had this tube a long time, or tub, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to take this and just coat the bushing. That just keeps it from squeaking, because this is polyurethane. Might still squeak a little bit, but we just put a little bit of lube in there. Plus it keeps the pad from getting wore down from the friction. So yeah, I'll lube this up and we'll start putting it back together. You can flip these around, so you have a rear bottom or front bottom. Okay, I'm gonna cut this one too, but rear bottom. So this side down, and then this goes into the head unit that your radius arm is mounted in, or it goes into your radius arm. I've got, you know, the James Duff setup, so it's a little different. Okay. One 7-degree bushing installed. For a test drive. We got everything all put in. I straightened the steering wheel out the best I could. steer is a hell of a lot better. It's not as squirrely. Gravel roads, this is pretty smooth. And it didn't feel like it was wanting to wobble at all. Well, that's a wrap. Our lift is all done. Probably the next major thing is going to be the steering links up front. We're going to change those. So like I talked about in the last video, the drag link we're going to change to a Heim joint end, and it'll be extended a little bit longer because we're going to come over to the knuckle instead of the toe link. So that'll put it the same length as a track bar, and that should make the bump steer pretty much go away. And then the steering ram is going to go on. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the ride though. It steers pretty good. I mean, it's not all over the place like it was. The weight of the steering feels pretty good. It doesn't feel as vague. So, yeah, I still got to make a little mount for my e-brake cable so they're up out of the way. But yeah, look at that. I like the lift, it looks good. Now once we're done with the steering links, my next thing is going to be putting a block in the rear to bring the pinion up. We're going to build a transfer case for it. You get some new drive shafts made, or actually just modified. I think I need a slip yoke and a double cardan end put on this rear drive shaft. Hopefully it's long enough. Probably just have them retube it, to be honest. And then the front one will need to be modified as well. Yeah. So in total, at ride height, I measured it with my little angle finder. This has 7 degrees, negative 7 degrees caster, so it's put it exactly where I needed it. So what that means is I actually had 0 caster to start with at ride height. So putting the 7 in there really, really improved things. Okay, Giddy, what you doing? So, Kiki. Yep, and I smell a little bit of diesel fuel. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that shackle kit. This thing just, it rides really good, it flexes good. And then of course, you know, right here we got our soft super flex springs. Just rides so good. Anyways, tubes, gotta go.